Alrighty, we got Unethical Life Hacks. I think we did this a couple of months ago. Went well. Do it again. We've got a few more new ones. I'll start us off. So this was actually one that Miguel, me and you did yesterday. And I've done it multiple times, but I'm proud of it. Am I proud of it? Yeah.
He was a seasoned veteran when he did this. He was wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Because I know Ro has a similar thing that he does, but his is a way more aggressive. Mine was, I tried to, finesse my way. You just, try and ram your way
I don't know
out.
what you did. I did the same thing yesterday.
So we went and we parked at Broadway Shopping Centre.
We had a wedding. All three of us were there.
So we parked at the shopping centre, and firstly, it was 2 hours free. That's ridiculous. It's got to be minimum 3 hours free. That's un-Australian. And then it goes from 2 to 3 hours. It jumps up to $11 immediately. Bro, at least size me up a bit. Go $5, $7, $11.
Take me out to dinner, bro. Like, it's got to be $5.50. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think 3 to 4 hours was then $22. You're just taking you're taking the piss territory at this point. So anyway, we ended up spending maybe 2 hours, 40 minutes. So we were over it, but not aggressively over it. So on the way to the car park, I'm like, all right, I'm thinking, what's a good way I can get out? And we were with our friend Glade as well. He drove. We were both over. And I'm like, all right, how are we going to get out of this? Then we saw a sign, Hoyt Cinema. And I'm like, that's it. That's my ticket out of here.
What? Buy a movie ticket, stay 5 hours.
Buy a movie
ticket. Mate, so I said, you know what? I'm just going to go, put in the machine. It'll say $11. I'll press the button. And I'll be like, look, I watched a movie. I didn't obviously validate it. Can you just please let me out this one time? So I drove up, did the exact same thing. The guy picked up. He's like, you got to go into the machine and validate it. I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm already here. I didn't realize. And he's like, okay, I'll let you out, but next time you have to remember.
Oh, of course, sir.
And I'm like, yeah, of course, please. And I gave him one of these ones, rolled up the window and drove off. And as we drove off, me and Miguel are like, next time, mate, there won't be a next time. You're mental if you think I'm going to do that. But I did that recently at another shopping center where I think it was 20 or 30 minutes over. And then I hit him. There was no theater in this one. There was no cinema. So instead, I pressed the button. I said, I lost my car. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, I lost my car. I was walking around the car park for a bit. Sorry about that, blah, blah, blah. And the guy's like, all right, next time you got to jot down where your car is. And he let me go.
Were there at least like multiple levels to this car
There was
park?
maybe 2 or 3 levels. So there was a couple levels, but like, it's not big enough for you to be losing your car.
Yeah.
So just on that yesterday with the cinema. So I said that and then I drove off. And I think Glade must have gone like a couple of minutes after me because he pressed the button, did the same thing. And the guy hit him with the, what movie did you watch?
Yes.
Did he have a movie off the dome?
I don't know how he did it, but Glade said he literally, I don't know, he must have had some sixth sense because he actually looked up movies that were showing our Hoyts before he drove off. Yeah. So he just hit him with the Sonic.
Oh, wow.
And the guy let him out.
That is insane. I would not prepare for follow-up questions.
Apparently the options were Sonic and there was some erotic movie that's showing. So yeah, my unethical life tip is if you are parking at a shopping center, just say you watched a movie and you forgot to validate or you lost your car or something and they'll let you out.
I did this yesterday, but I did the more aggressive approach.
I'm sure you did.
Just the tailgate straight away.
I don't have the cojones to do it.
No, I don't want to do this song and dance with the operator who might have a power trip. Just closes the gate and makes you pay. I just want to simply tailgate the guy behind and get let out for free. And Broadway is great because they don't have license plate scanning.
They do.
They do. If you checked your ticket, it had your license plate on it.
I did not check my ticket. I just pressed the ticket.
I vividly remember Senny saying, what the hell? They have my license plate number.
Really?
I looked at it.
Did you read the tickets that they print? I just take it and put it on my dash.
I was looking at the ticket because I wanted to know what time we came in at because I needed to know how much of a lie could I say.
Okay.
So then I was looking at it and it just had the time and then below it had your license plate number.
Is Ro now banned from Broadway potentially?
Yeah, but how often? That was the first time I've driven to Broadway ever, I think.
Funnily enough, yeah. I hadn't been to Broadway like in a long time and I went twice in 2 weeks. And if I go a third time, maybe my license plate gets stopped at the door. But I like your one. It takes a bit of cojones though to do. I'm more of a coward. Just go straight through with the other guy.
Nah, I think I've tested this at Castle Towers, Road Central, Westfield. If you got the app, you get an extra hour for free.
Yeah,
so
no worries.
And then if you've parked for 5 hours, I think you can't really use that excuse of I watched a movie. Like, what did you watch, brother?
All right, I got one as well. So years ago, I ordered a koala mattress. I was in the business of mattress shopping. And I've seen the branding. I've seen Steve Smith with a koala sticker on his bat. I was influenced, and this is how to get a koala mattress for free. So if you order a koala mattress, they give you a 120 nights risk-free trial of the mattress, right? But what you can do is on like day 100 or day 110 or so, you go in and you email them and you say, hey, the mattress actually is too soft for me.
Fair enough.
And so the questionnaire, they give you like a thing to fill in. It's like a generic questionnaire, generic survey that you fill. And in there, you say, hey, it's too firm. Oh, sorry. You say, hey, it's too soft. And then they start peppering you with deals. They say, okay, we understand it's too soft. What we can do is we can throw in a free mattress topper for you. And what we're also going to do is we're going to reset your 120-day free trial. So just by doing that, already you've got for 240 days for free, and you've got the koala mattress. Now, the problem is this survey is generic, which means you can do that again and again and again. And so if you never want to pay for a koala mattress, all you need to do is just go complain. And because their business model is so set on not accepting the returns, they'll just keep giving you $120 night free trials, and you just keep going.
So you can have a free mattress in perpetuity.
In perpetuity. Little bit of admin, I know.
And they haven't nerfed this. They haven't patched this.
They haven't patched it.
Seems too good to be true.
I'm doing this as soon as I get home. Are you serious?
Yeah.
This is mental.
It is mental.
That's such a good deal.
It seems so too good to be true, bro. What do you mean it's generic? So there's not, it surely has to be linked to your account
how many
somehow.
times you've done this little ploy.
When I did this, so the thing is, right? The reason I know this is legit is because I did it myself. I hated the mattress so much that I just got rid of it. Like I didn't even want it.
Oh, so it's not a good mattress.
As in for me, it wasn't a good mattress.
Okay,
it was
right,
actually too soft for me. Like I'm not sitting here trying to scam koala.
Yeah.
I simply just I just wanted my refund.
Yeah,
I wanted to try a new mattress, right? So I'm trying koala. It's too soft for me. I do the thing. I get the generic email. They're like, all right, here, have the mattress topper. I'm like, all right, I'll give it a go. I'll give the mattress topper a go. Honestly, not that good. So I was like, all right, well, I don't really like it. Can I get another refund for the second time? They gave me a third 120 night with another mattress topper, which was slightly more firm. So you just keep getting free mattress toppers and free mattresses in perpetuity because their whole business model, can you imagine? If you return that mattress, it's dirty.
They can't do
They
anything
can't
with
resell
it.
it.
Yeah.
So that's just
Dead
a
stock.
cost that they have to get rid of.
Yeah,
They have to write that off. So they do everything that they can to make you
keep it.
hold on to it.
Yeah, right.
So there you go.
Try this, Senny?
I want to give this a go. Yeah, this. I'm still with you, Miguel. This still sounds too good to be.
Sounds
true.
very too good to be true. But we'll see. All right, I got one. I saw this on TikTok the other day. I think there's a whole TikTok account dedicated to this little life hack. So this is if you want any free small items from a supermarket or a convenience store. So what this guy does is he goes to 7-Eleven, he buys those $1 coffees, maybe enjoys the coffee, but now he has the empty cup. So now you walk into the supermarket. Let's say you want some lychees for the day. You put the lychees in the coffee cup, put the lid back on, you sip your cup as you walk out.
So just
Okay.
And then this guy's TikTok account is dedicated to putting getting away with bigger and bigger items.
Pretty funny.
So I don't know how far he's gotten because I've only seen the ones that fit in the cup, but apparently he's committing to ones that don't fit in the cup. So I don't know what he's doing here.
So this isn't a life hack. This is just straight up theft.
It is theft. I don't condone it, but this is a TikTok account I've seen.
I'm interested in this because I'm partial to pop a couple of cashews every now and then when I'm shopping if I'm
I
feeling
think
peckish.
that's fine. That's a victimless crime.
But you're
A
saying
few grapes and whatnot.
You're saying filling it up in a 7-Eleven coffee mug?
Put a stick of butter in your coffee cup type beat.
No, that's just dead set stealing. I think anything that you
Surely this will get found out soon.
No,
I don't think it will.
How can it? This bloke is just walking around with a coffee cup and just there's not the eyes in the sky. It's not a casino.
Unless one of the workers actually sees you opening your coffee cup and chucking it in there.
Yeah, otherwise it's fair play.
But so what was the biggest thing you saw him put in there?
I didn't get to, but I saw the comments and he was, replying to the ones that say, I don't know, steal a toaster or something.
Okay,
I don't know how you're going to do that, but I saw him put like a stick of butter or Red Bull. The Red Bull was the one I saw. Can of Red Bull in the coffee
it's
cup.
too long to go in a coffee cup.
I don't know, man. That's
Probably
the video.
be easier just to open the can of Red Bull and pour it into your coffee cup and then
yeah, or just put it in your pocket and walk out. Like it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Like you don't need the guise of a coffee cup. You can literally just, if you want to steal, it's very available. Now, do we count? This is not unethical. This is a legal life hack. So we're not endorsing this one.
Yeah. We absolutely don't endorse this
I just
one.
wanted to bring that to the table.
Please. Yeah, we love that.
This is a work life hack that one of my old workmates used to do at his old job. is what if he didn't want to be disturbed, and this is when they had Skype, so they used Skype, and Skype was connected to your Outlook and Teams or whatever, so you could see if someone was, available, busy, or in a meeting. So if he didn't want to be disturbed by anyone, he would invite himself and maybe a friend into a fake Teams meeting. And then what he would do is he would share his screen, and then you could give someone else control of your laptop.
What?
So he would start a Teams meeting, give control, share a screen, give control to his friend, and then he would just go off for like an hour or two. And then it would just say in a meeting or do not disturb sharing screen. And the other person would just move their mouse for them every like 10 or 20 minutes.
Wait, why do you need to? Because
This seems unnecessarily elaborate.
Exactly, because I've never had Teams. I don't understand the whole point of the screen share and the.
Can't you just be in the meeting?
Your laptop doesn't sleep. So you could just leave your laptop open and walk away for like an hour. And then as long as the other person just moves your mouse every couple of minutes, your laptop won't go to sleep.
Elaborate. What you need to do is you go to Google Chrome, you get the extension caffeine. It's a little coffee cup that you click and your computer will never go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Even if your laptop has like inbuilt settings of sleep after 15
No, because I
minutes,
assume there's like a macro or whatever in there that
Just
will
refreshes
refresh a page or move the mouse by itself or whatever.
Yeah, all these nonsense is just.
I mean, this is the poor man's
show.
version of that.
Because the one I heard is
The extension's free.
the one I heard is you go into a meeting or you open up a Word document or something. And then you put something on your space bar or something.
Yeah.
So then just infinitely spaces for about half an hour or whatever
That's
it
how
may
you
be.
cook your laptop, I feel.
Yeah,
But it's a work laptop, so you just trade in for a new one
That's
after
true.
some point. That's what I've heard. That's
Again,
the life hack I've heard.
I gotta say, I don't condone this one. I'm all about doing work.
Said he's the biggest big office guy, so of course he doesn't condone it. All right, I've got one more. This is more of a work one that I heard. So, currently there's this trend of, returning back to office and all this and all that. And, it's bothered but not really bothered. But what I heard is there are a lot of engineers out there that are bothered because a lot of them actually work 2 jobs during the day, right? So if you work remote, this is a life hack for engineers that want to earn a bit more dollar. If you work remote, right, find 2 jobs that are cushy, right? Not, 9 to 5, you have to work the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Like it's your rostered 8 hours, but really you have to do 2-3 hours of work a day.
Right.
If you want that double income, you get 2 of those bad boys. You polish off all the work 9 to 5. And that's double income for probably less than 8 hours worth of work.
The overemployment is actually crazy. It's actually crazy. You had a story about your one of your coworkers getting found out for this, didn't you?
Yeah, actually, no. Yeah. So I worked with this person many years ago, and then I left that firm. And then I heard later on that during COVID, she was double dipping like from that accounting firm, and then she was working somewhere else as well. So she was getting, I think, job keeper, but she still had that other job and the accounting job. So she was like triple dipping.
Wow.
She ended up getting fired for it.
Yeah,
rightfully so.
I think this is like
I feel like this is a violation of the TOS of your employment.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah, 100%. I've heard of other people, what they do is they outsource their job to like remote workers in the Philippines. So, like the assistants and stuff, like if you have like quite a menial job, what you can do is you just basically pay some Filipino worker like $5 an hour to just do your work. And then you're just chilling while the Filipino bloke does the work for you.
Do you need a Filipino bloke?
Not specifically, like you can get any country, but if the job sites where you can like hire a virtual assistant and stuff.
Yeah.
But what kind of role would that work in? I can't imagine it
Coding
can't be-
potentially?
Yeah, coding
so it's
easily.
but it can't be anything where it's like client facing.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
no,
You do the client facing part.
But like imagine accounting.
Oh, yeah.
Accounting is chill.
Yeah, that one you could 100%.
You can outsource. But the overemployment is honestly crazy. I would just feel way too stressed, don't you reckon?
Didn't you have that story of that person that was like running? He was running his like Scrum, but he was like doing it for the wrong company. Was it you who was telling us the story?
I think
Someone
was
told that story.
Wrote in.
Yeah, sorry. Someone wrote in with that story that their Scrum Master was holding the wrong Scrum for the wrong company.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
But do you reckon it's worth it?
It depends on the jobs you can find.
Let's say
You can find 2 really cushy jobs that pay a lot. 100% worth it. Like that's why this Scrum Master thing probably works out. Because what do you do in a Scrum?
That is true.
You read through the Jira tickets and call it a day. Really, you could do that for probably 3 companies. Triple salary, baby.
But it only works if it's fully remote.
Yeah, any return to office,
Anytime
you're
done,
screwed.
you're finished.
What would you do if you had meeting conflicts? Like that just seems like a nightmare to try and get out of.
Yeah, it seems actually more stressful than just having one job.
Well, let's say you got 120K or something like that, 100K
Per
a year,
goal.
per 200K. You dealing with that stress? That's a lot of cash. But then
I don't know. How long could you keep it up for?
I reckon
Dude, that would be so stressful. You couldn't, like, one
6 months?
mistake and you're gone.
6 months maybe, easily. Maybe 12 months if you've
No, you
pushed
couldn't
your
do
luck.
it for 12 months. There's no way.
So instead of working for 12 months, you work 2 jobs for 6 months.
It's like
You take the other 6 months and
it's like
do your own
FIFO.
thing.
It's like half flying in 1 week.
You
rest
guys
the
any
next week.
FIFO videos on your For You page on TikTok?
I did like a year or 2 ago, not
I
currently.
did before, and I'm suddenly getting it back again.
What is the propaganda they're trying to show?
Dude, they're trying to shell. It's always the buffet, like the breakfast buffet or the dinner buffet. The
looks
one
good.
guy was like, "Oh, you can eat pork and pork crackling," and I'm like, "Dude,
Is it do you see the breakfast buffet ones? Those are funny because like they show the buffet, but before that they show them going to the buffet when it's pitch black outside. It's like 3 a.m. They have to wake up. Yeah, man, you're really selling me on this eggs and bacon, bro.
yeah," because their shifts are like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Dude, that's grim.
Yeah,
But-
so I come back from work, they're all like in soot and everything. It's like, yeah, I shower and then I go to sleep.
No, people
Oh,
hit the
what a
gym.
life.
I don't know how people hit the gym.
yeah, wouldn't you be exhausted?
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
Would you be able to do a FIFO?
I'm too soft.
Could you do it for a week?
Yeah, a week. I
A
could
week,
do.
and that's about it.
You could do a lot of things just for a week.
Yeah, exactly.
It's low commitment, but yeah, I'm too soft as well, I reckon.
Like I remember my year 10 work experience at Bunnings, like doing a blue collar job. That was honestly the worst week of my life. I was a small year 10 kid and they got me underneath the shelves just cleaning out dust that had
Are you
been
serious?
clean for years. And I was just like, no PPE. I was just inhaling
Oh my
like
God.
dust. I was the worst, honestly.
Probably sue that Bunnings now if you wanted to.
Trauma.
All right, my last one is, and I'm going to dob in my cousin here. But for Oztag, we play at Meadowbank Park, and often the parking there is a nightmare. So you'd either have to get there really early or you're screwed. Like you have to park so far away. So what my cousin does instead is you drive into the car park, and then you have the allotted parking slots that you're meant to park in.
Sure.
And then there's a little speed bump, and you can go like to the rest of the car park. And there's a little spot on the side where you can stop, like to let people out. But it says specifically no parking. So my cousin parks there every week because he knows it's a guaranteed park spot. And he's never been towed, and he gets away with it every week. So he comes like literally 2 minutes before a game because he knows his spot is always there.
Does he also like live around the corner from the field?
Putting that aside for a second, yes. But yeah, parking illegally. Thoughts?
I saw I would not do it. I've been stung too many times by parking inspectors, but like Meadowbank Park is chill, especially at 7 o'clock. Like their guys are clocked out. I saw, I forgot who the YouTuber was, but he did like an unethical life hacks thing in New York City. He just parked in the middle of the road, no stopping zone, but put like a little bow tie around the car and said, text this number to win this car. And so people just thought it was like a promotional vehicle. And so he got away with it there. Actually, illegally parking, like I don't want to reveal anything, but I have a couple of like spots I know in certain areas of like the city that I know I can just park there, no worries, no dramas, that are highly illegal. There's one I do at Castle Mall specifically.
Where?
I'll tell you off air.
No, but there's so many parking spots there.
No. But like, let's
I've
say
also been done at Castle Mall for parking for too long, so
No.
it's. I feel
Have
like it's
you?
policed. Yeah, ages.
it is police, but I'm saying like if you want to get the metro from Castle Towers
Yeah.
and you have nowhere to park,
Oh.
You have this one spot.
I have a couple of spots.
Wow,
where you
I'm
can
intrigued
go.
to hear this
Yeah,
one.
off air.
Okay,
'Cause this is hidden
that's
gems.
I like that.
I feel like this is a rich man thing though. Like people just, if you're rich enough, you just park anywhere and just pay the fine as if it's like your
How much was
your
that
meter.
fine? Do you remember for Castle Mall?
It's 110.
100. There you go.
No points, right? Because it's just
Nah, no
no.
points.
Is
Just
that
one.
worth it? I
No,
don't
but if
know.
you're like really rich, right?
Yeah,
and you have
exactly.
places to be, things to do. Just park wherever you want.
No, but if you're really rich, you're probably just driving to where you need to be.
Yeah, we get
That's
someone else.
true.
to
You're not
drive
getting
you.
on. Yeah, or you're getting someone else to drive you. It's like our other one for Sydney Olympic Park, our secret hiding spot, like the parking spot. Which is
Okay, this
becoming
one we
more-
actually need to keep very quiet.
yeah,
Because it is saved my life
it's
many
getting
times.
more and more popular though.
It is. It
I don't
is.
like it. I can't remember. Was it for Coldplay? I went and I think I got one of the last spots. Like people are starting to catch on to it. So
What's the problem with these?
I don't
bro?
like it. I
Word
don't know.
of mouth.
Someone is spreading the word and I don't like it.
All right, I got one. So during the Christmas period, if you want like a discount on JB Hi-Fi stuff, this is the life hack for you. Basically, during the Christmas period, they hire a bunch of Christmas casuals. And I know this because this has been done to me while I was a Christmas casual, right? With JB Hi-Fi Christmas casuals, they don't really train you. They basically just pop you on the job don't really tell you much. They give you like a 1 hour training at the beginning of your day. Now, JB offer a price match, but there are oftentimes like conditions associated with that. Can't be an online store, has to be in stock.
Gotcha.
As a Christmas casual, you don't really understand the terms and conditions of like the exact details of what constitutes for a price match and what doesn't.
Sure.
So if you're feeling lucky, what you do is during the Christmas break, if you need to buy presents or need to buy electronics and you want a discount, what you can do is you can go into JB Hi-Fi, look around, scan for like the youngest employee who looks like a Christmas casual, go hassle them, get a screenshot of your phone of like a deal that's like too good to be true, right, from an online retailer that they wouldn't otherwise. You can be legitimate or you can Photoshop it. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'd say online, find a legitimate one and then just shove it in their face and then just start hassling them. Just start talking at them.
Put the pressure on.
Price match. I folded immediately. Immediately I folded. Gave that online deal and you're getting like $200 off, electronics.
But I would have thought that the system, when they go try put the price in, the system will be like, nah, this is not, you can't redeem that price or whatever.
So on JB Hi-Fi,
don't redeem essentially.
You can't redeem it. You got the little like POS system here.
Yeah.
And so if it's like underneath cost price.
Yeah, exactly. Like that sort of
It's
stuff.
not going to be,
You're not getting a TV for $2. Like,
something
dumb here.
You're price matching an online retailer who has it like,
But I'm saying, what if you
off.
went for your other method of photoshopping it?
Yeah, I don't know if that works.
Okay,
I wouldn't try that. That again is just fraud.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you want an online price match from like Kogan or something that JB Hi-Fi would not redeem otherwise, send it through. Hassle
And they'll
the
just fold immediately.
Christmas casual. It actually works.
So have you been on the other side of this, or just this is based off your weak mentality when you were like
have you
18?
tried this now?
No,
so it happened to you. Have you now tried to go back and?
Have you ever seen it happen elsewhere?
No, I haven't tried it, but I'm saying it happened to me. It'll happen to anyone who's.
So find someone that looks like Ro essentially, and prey on their
prey on it.
inexperience.
By the way, dude, did you know you can haggle at Maya?
what?
What do you
can. You can basically ask.
All right, so these chinos are $89, but I reckon they're worth $49. What can you do, Chief?
What I witnessed.
50 or I leave.
Okay, just leave.
My brother is working at Maya at the moment, and
don't put your brother on blast like that.
No. I'm
Which
not.
one? Which store?
Which brother? Which store?
And
which employee ID?
Which department is he in?
I'm not gonna. He's in the men's department.
All right, so go to all the Myers in Sydney and look for a guy that looks like Rohit. Yeah.
And so what you do? Well, so he's working at Maya, but I witnessed this happen IRL. One of my friends walked into Maya. He was looking for like a nice like shirt, button-up shirt. He gets there. He gets the shirt that he likes. He says, "Is this the best price that you can do for me?" She says, "No, it's not. Here's 20% off." Bang.
I don't know that. So wait, so you just asked, is this the best price?
Well, that's what he asked.
And she just immediately folded and gave a 20% discount. Did she know the person?
No person. Like you can.
So is that like an employee discount they give you? Or?
No, this is just like they can negotiate. Like I didn't think Maya was a department store that you can negotiate in, but you can ask for deals at Maya. Did you know this?
No, because I've never tried it, but now I will.
No, I didn't know. But I just.
Do you know what I mean? Like JB Hi-Fi, everyone knows you can say, "Hey, what's your best price?"
Yeah.
But I did not think.
I didn't think Maya. It's like Woolworths. Like you weren't trying to haggle at Woolworths.
Yeah, I thought Maya was on that level.
You just take your price takers. You don't try and. Yeah, okay.
Not at Maya.
So
Not at Maya.
any good, and you can try and be like, "What's your best price on?"
Then they might not say they might not be the best price, but I'm saying you can give it a go. I didn't even think it was possible.
Was it a full priced item or was it on sale
No, it
already?
was a full price item.
Damn. Okay.
So,
Where else
yeah.
would this work, man?
Trying to think.
Now I'm thinking, should I just go to every store and like just ask, is this the
what's
best
harm in
price?
asking, you know what I mean?
Because they'll say yes, it is the best price.
There you go.
Might still buy it, might not buy it.
Well, that's the saying. It's the asymmetric risk. You know, it's like asking for upgrades at the airport. Like, what do you get? You
There's
lose
no-
a bit of shame. I mean, if you have any. But what's that? That's not tangible.
Exactly.
But you get 20% off.
The upside is way bigger.
Exactly. So take the asymmetric risk. A little inspirational talk to end your day.
I actually have one more. I quickly remembered. I can't remember if I told this on the podcast. I definitely told you off the podcast, but I can't remember if I said it on. But my mate was saying that his brother was just looking to go to LA, and he was on Booking.com, and he was, mind you, this guy was going to go by himself, but for whatever reason, this guy was looking up massive mansions in like the Hollywood Hills for like rent or like for booking, right? And then he saw this like 6-bedroom, like massive fuck off mansion for 2 weeks. It was going for $16.
What?
1.6.
$16 US for 2 weeks. And he's like, well, this is obviously a mistake. And he booked it. So he paid it. And then like a day or two later, the actual owner of the house messaged him directly and be like, hey, mate, there's been a mistake, but I'm happy to let you stay. Just send me the $6,000 that it should have been. And then my mate's brother is a bit of a troll. And he's like, no, mate, I've already paid. You know, I can't wait to see you. I'll see you there. You know, it's going to be a great time. And then this bloke, obviously, fair enough, gets pretty fucking annoyed. And he's like, nah. And apparently he just like starts abusing him and starts threatening him. It's like, you know, if you come here, I'll break your legs or whatever. And then my mate's brother immediately screenshots it, sends it to booking.com. And he's like, please, I'm scared. This guy's threatening me. You guys have to help me, blah, blah, blah. And then booking.com, what they did was they're like, you know, don't worry, we got you. So they refunded his money and they said, we'll find you an equivalent.
All $16.
16 smacks.
And they're like, we'll find you an equivalent accommodation, no charge for 2 weeks.
What?
So they will find him an equivalent mansion for 2 weeks, for free.
So what's the life hack here? So you go on booking.com.
So if you're on booking.com,
you try and find a mistake.
Yeah.
That's the hard part though. There's no.
And then once you get the mistake, you bait the owner to threaten your life, and then you're good to go.
Well, if you want to replicate this, really what you need to do is like go on you yourself Airbnb your own place, and then I message you, and
then I threaten
you, and then you threaten me, and then we go to support and see what happens. But unfortunately, you don't own a mansion. I just find a 4-bedder, 40Ks out from the city.
I get banned from Airbnb. There's a little life hack for you. Let's try and find some mistakes on the system and double down.